A warm good day, dear fellow Toastmasters and honorable guests. I'm Ainur from Kazakhstan, belong to two different Toastmaster clubs, Odyssey Ambassador for District 108. This podcast is about Odyssey project within Toastmasters. Odyssey is the key for mentoring and networking. Let's invite our today's guest. He is a DTM District 46 Evaluation and International Speech Contest champion, Toastmaster for 26 years, District Director for District 46, Certified Professional Coach, Behavior Analyst, Trainer, Senior Creative and Keynote Speaker. He's a member of Einstein Toastmaster Club, District 46, DTM George Riviera. Welcome.
Thank you so much. That was such a wonderful welcome. I appreciate this time with you, Toastmaster Noor.
Thank you. Let's start then. You are a member of such long a time in Toastmasters. What keeps you in this organization?
I really love this question. What keeps you versus why you're a Toastmaster? So, what keeps me a Toastmaster is the prospect and the curiosity of two things. Number one, I continue to want to have opportunities to be given feedback and to grow as a communicator and a leader. And I know that sounds really cliche with Toastmasters hashtag line, yet for me, it has allowed me to grow professionally and be a better communicator with my kids. And that has shifted. So today, in addition to that, last thing I would also want to say, giving back to the community, giving back to the District 46 community is the reason why I stay as well. Thank you for this powerful question.
Well, thank you. So impressive. All of us know that you are evaluation master. So please tell about your contest participation.
Evaluation master. I love the title. The Thank you again. I think one of the special key perks and built-in qualities of all Toastmasters meetings, if they accept this and they develop this properly, is the evaluation portion of the meeting. Whether you receive feedback, whether you're delivering feedback, whether you're in the audience listening to feedback, it is really the only way we grow as communicators. So I want to say, as far as the evaluation contests that I was a part of, I was pushed into it. George, you should do this. You do this really well. So I decided to compete. And what that meant for me, because I am a scientist, is I needed to study. So what did I do? I studied a variety of different evaluators. And this was important for me to understand different styles, different patterns, which is what I do for a living. I study behavior, I study patterns. And I started noticing certain patterns that were just so powerful. And then the most important thing was I made them my own. And when I infused my personality and my humor and my thinking and my excitement, it allowed me to compete at a really high level. And in District 46, I was able to win the district contest for evaluations, and it was really fun. I didn't think I would go that far. I thought it was one and done for me. But as this contest kept going and they kept saying first place George Rivera, first place George Rivera at the area, then and then the district, it was something special for me. It taught me the power of evaluations, which is really an impromptu speech.
Okay. Unbelievable that you gathered all the evaluators and then you made a research, then you create your own style. Oh my gosh, you are unstoppable. Keep going. Okay. Last time I participated in your effective evaluation technique training. I liked it. It's so easy to understand and put it into your mind. And you said that 30% is organizing information and delivery. Just only 10% is speech. And 60% is preparation, and preparation. So by preparation, do you mean in that time or beforehand?
Yeah,
Please
thank you
share,
for bringing this up.
yeah,
I'm
please
sorry. Go
share
ahead.
your techniques and bonus strategies.
I'm sorry for cutting you off. Yes, I'll gladly share my techniques and strategies with you. They're yours. So yes, I really do believe that most Toastmasters will show up to a club meeting as the evaluator and think that this is a role that they can just take on that day. No. In the evaluation contest, you may say, George, but how can you prepare beforehand if you don't know the speaker or their goals? Oh, there's so many things you can do, which is why I say it is 60% preparation in advance. So what goes into the 60%? Really quickly, briefly, before the speech, if it's a regular club meeting, you want to review the evaluation guidelines for the project really thoroughly. So it's almost as if you are the speaker of that project. So you don't want to just glance at it. You want to study it and really know it. That takes some time. You want to then approach the speaker in advance. Advance means at least 72 hours before the meeting. And it should not be one sentence. You should have a conversation because the question that I get a lot is, I don't know, George, what I want to focus on. I'm just trying to get it together to do the speech. So I then ask them, you did give a speech in the past, right? And they'll say yes. And I say, you did get feedback in the past, right? And they'll say yes. And I'll say, what is one of the things that they gave you feedback on that you remember? And then they go, oh, yeah, they keep saying that I should do either use more body language or move around or use more powerful imagery or make sure I summarize. So I say, pick one. And that's the one we're going to work on. So that's takes some time to have these conversations. That's just one aspect. So you want to make sure that you are fully understanding the project. You are fully understanding what the speaker's real goal is. And I say goal. You want to focus on one goal, not 20, because then you will, as the evaluator, will not be able to connect with the speech really powerfully. Then there's the speech. I gave it 10%. Most people approach this as the 90% part. When I delivered the thing, this is 90%. No, because you've prepared so well. You have an outline of your own style of delivering your evaluation that you carry in here, or you carry on paper, or you carry up here. It's up to you. And that was the preparation part. The delivery is just the delivery. We're Toastmasters, so we're here to deliver an art. An evaluation, we deliver it as a speech, a beginning, a middle, and a very clear ending with the summary. 30% is when you've heard the speech, you sat there absorbing the speech, feeling the speech, sensing the speech, and having your systems of organization prior. So you have a template that you use that I tend to share in these trainings that becomes your way of organizing your stuff really quickly. So the more you do it, the quicker that process becomes. So it takes pressure and stress off of you when it's time to deliver in that 10% framework. Did that make sense?
I try to implement active listening skill. So, because it's a very essential in evaluation. Uh, I'm wordless because I got a lot of tips and I'm learning from you. Thank you for your very explanatory, detailed introduction to the evaluation. It looks like it's a art and the hard work, persistence, and consistency. Oh, thank you. Next question is about what about your Toastmaster leadership role? Please describe, tell us.
Yes, today I am the district director of District 46. What that means is we are in New York City, and the territory in the area that I cover, if you're familiar with New York City, is 34th Street. Okay, so in the center of Manhattan, all the way north, which covers places like Times Square. Have you seen when the ball drops? Right. So that we cover that area, we cover Midtown Manhattan, we cover Harlem, we cover the Bronx, New York, and we cover Westchester, New York. And it is such an honor to serve this community because this is the community that I'm from. And when you're from the community and you're able to serve as the district director, it is a dream come true. It really is. Now, it is hard work. I do say it is a challenge, but this is the opportunity for me as a leader to have a vision, to develop the vision, and to get people to buy into the vision. And as a team, we come together so that our members can feel seen and heard, and they get the best Toastmasters experience possible. So it's been quite a while leading up to this point. I have been in this trio, what is called the trio with the club growth. So this is my third year. And I've done other leadership roles. So leadership years in total are roughly, I want to say 6 years. So it's almost like going back to school twice to get another degree in leadership.
Thank you. It's an honor to hear from the expert, the career ladder in Toastmaster, leadership ladder, I can say. Yeah, thank you. This podcast is about Odyssey Project, and I'm sure that you've been both a mentor and a mentee many, many times during your Toastmaster journey. Please tell us about this kind of relationship.
Yes, I think the mentee is a critical position. I mean, they both are, but as a mentee, the most powerful thing you can do in your life as a mentee is ask for the help. And that is the thing that most people are afraid to do or don't know how to do. And here it is. I'm going to give it to you on a platter. This is what you say. First of all, you find someone who you admire that you feel a connection to. Now, a person that you admire because they do speak really well and they do things that you like still may not be someone that you feel connection with. Does that make sense? So you want to find someone you feel a connection with and someone you feel you can learn from. And then you ask the question. You must ask the question. Will you mentor me? It is that simple. Most people never ask the direct question. They're afraid. Will you mentor me? Now, the second part of that sentence would be, will you mentor me once a month for 30 minutes? So you should put a time frame in it because then the mentor will say, I could do that. I could do that. If you just leave it open, will you mentor me? It's too wide open. And as volunteers already, we're already using our time to do 1,000 things. But if you say, George, mentor me for 30 minutes, I will do that. And I already do that. So now I'm going to take the hat off as a mentee and put the hat on as a mentor. And as a mentor, I have heard people reach out to me now and they say, "Hey, George, would you mentor me for 30 minutes a month?" And I will say, "Wow, I am so honored." And they do so. And then they send me their calendar link. Could you find a time that works for you? And I do. And then they follow up with me and send me a calendar invite. So they're meeting me halfway, showing me that they really are eager for this relationship. And this is something that is the most important part of building the structure. With respect to when you meet, keep to the time. So as the mentor, I know we have 30 minutes and I'm here to serve what the mentee really wants to hear, not what I want to tell them. So that's the listening, active listening you talked about. And as the mentee, take off the hat again. When I enter a session, I come prepared with at least one or two questions that I am really seeking help for. And I'm prepared and ready to show that I'm not just showing up saying, "Hey, mentor me." I have a plan of action. I have a goal of where I want to go with this mentor mentee relationship. That's the one-on-one model. In the club, I'm not sure if that's what you were asking, but in the club, it's a little bit different. But there should also be a mentoring program in every single Toastmasters club. And that is a whole different program. But it's similar in nature with respect to asking and setting up timing.
Wow. Thank you. Uh, Incredible tips. You have a lot of layers of knowledge, which I need to learn from you. Okay. Can you share what kind of suggestions do you have to improve Odyssey project, networking pair, and the mentoring program? By the way, can you tell me, have you ever heard about Odyssey and are you a participant?
Tell me more. I want to know a little bit more. I know
Oh,
very little. Sure.
oh, okay. That's mean you are a newcomer then. I will
Yes.
share the link by
Okay, great.
email. Then you can have a look. From last year, I became immediately ambassador for District 108, and this is a free platform where you can find mentor, mentee, or you can find a networking pair.
Oh,
There are
that's
a
terrific.
lot of stories where the networking pair worked as a business partner. In my case, I found American Club where now I'm a VPPR. Because I'm a VPPR, I have to learn new skills about PR, and I'm learning Canva. I'm getting just a first step of the expert in Canva. So now
Oh,
I know how to work with Canva Pro for non-profit organization. And during this time, I met with Mr. Kajetan, who is expert for branding, for Toastmasters brand manual. He made around perhaps over than 58 videos because I watched all his videos and made some kind of list where I can find it, like a Wikipedia. Uh, Even I'm learned from him OBS Virtual Cam, and you see, the reason is only Odyssey project because I met a networking pair and he pushed me to American club. And this club last year when my mother was cancer, and this year when she was just before passing away, they covered my membership fee. So still have a relationship. So it's a good opportunity. Even with Odyssey ambassador for Dubai, I met with him face to face. He facilitated visits to different three Toastmaster clubs in Dubai in 3 days. It was
wow.
amazing. And I want to visit other my Toastmaster Odyssey ambassadors in different regions, countries. Mm, so
So this sounds like something I need to be a part of, and
it's
I'm excited.
adventures. It's adventure. Yeah, you meet very interesting people. Yeah, so this is an
Wow.
opportunity only.
Thank you. Thank you for that share. That was something that I'm really looking forward to. And believe me, I will do my research and I'll start looking into it. So thank you for sharing that. I see the joy in you. I see the how it has supported you through your tough time and as a Toastmaster. So that alone tells me that this is a place that you felt safe and you felt welcomed and you're growing and learning. So this is amazing, amazing share. Thank you for sharing
Yes,
this.
we mostly needed ambassadors for US.
Okay.
We have few people,
Okay.
mostly in European countries and Dubai and in Central Asia, in Europe and the eastern part of Europe. Me and one
Wow.
in Poland. We have two ambassadors for District 108. So, and we need a couple more people in Asia, Australia. I try to invite, and let's see. Yeah.
That's
So,
great. Consider your invitation accepted.
thank you. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast, DTM George. We are honored to have you in Odyssey podcast and appreciate your service and dedication to Toastmaster leadership. And thank you for elevating Toastmasters to deliver professional evaluations. I want to be in your queue. I want you to be my mentor in this journey evaluation.
Did I just hear you ask me to be your mentor? Did
Yes,
you just
yes,
use what I should? And that's a yes.
yes.
See? Yes, of course.
So thank you
That was
for
awesome.
coming and sharing your tips and knowledge. Good luck.
Thank you, Toastmaster Noor. Thank you for this opportunity.
Welcome.